A decade after the Pagami Creek blaze, forest rebirth offers example of wildfire benefits. Weeks from now, or maybe months, when the smoke finally clears and the last yellow-shirted firefighter goes home and the trauma of lost property settles in, many Northlanders will remember the fires of 2021 as a terrible thing, as devastation and destruction. That's certainly the case for anyone who lost a home or cabin or their favorite stand of white pine. But talk to a forest ecologist or wildlife biologist, and you will get a far different reaction. Even yet this fall, they will tell you, if the rains return, the first shoots of a new forest will be sprouting as a 10,000-year-old cycle continues. Of course, fires are bad when they burn across a wild landscape and into someone's home or cabin or lodge. And as more people move deeper into the woods, that danger keeps increasing. But wildfires that stay in wild areas are often the catalyst for a vibrant forest, creating new wildlife habitat and regenerating nutrients back into the soil. It's been the biggest fires over the past 200 years that, in large part, created the far northern Minnesota forest we see today. Take the Pagami Creek Fire that burned across the Boundary Waters Canoe area wilderness in 2011, not far north of where the Greenwood Fire burns now. The Pagami Creek Fire started with a lightning strike in mid-August about 13 miles east of Ely. It was allowed to smolder for weeks, but then began to grow under unusually dry, hot and windy conditions. On September 12, it raced across more than 16 miles of the BWCAW, burning 70,000 acres, or 110 square miles, in a single day, threatening Forest Service rangers and campers still inside the wilderness. At 92,000 acres total, it remains Minnesota's largest forest fire since the 1930s. No one was killed and only one cabin burned. Flash forward a decade and the Pagami Creek Fire area is now a haven for moose, blueberries, and birds. In fact, the area around the region's biggest fires of the 20 years, like the Ham Lake and Cavity Lake fires near the end of the Gunflint Trail, are among the few areas where moose are thriving in Minnesota.